Toomany, coming to you live. I'm just on my way down to the ATM to get my last 20 euros out. Actually a great day for the beach here in Berlin. As you can see, I'm all dressed, ready for a nice day. Swimming down the beach. It's fucking freezing. I'm freezing my dick off here, to tell you the truth. So the shirt fits, wear it. Well, I'll tell you now, this shirt does not fit right now. I'm not nautical by nature at the moment, so that's gonna have to come off. Oh, jeez. This one's much more fitting. Natural born killers at this time of year. Jeez, look into that deeper. Now, I'll go through a little story about my hats, alright? I've been asked and told that where do I get all these Toomany hats from? There's a shit ton of them. Okay, first one, the one and only Pie Man brought this one back from a trip. That was gifted to me. Absolute legend. Second of all, the infamous Purple Trader. This was bought for $2.50 at an op shop slash second-hand store by none other than Liberace. Many thanks. This one purchased by myself from Hat World in Surfers Paradise. I like to call it Suffering Parasites, for $50, minus the feathers after Jim went toppling over the other weekend. This little number, this one hails from Brixton Hat Academy. And Ben Pringle was nice enough to gift that to Jimmy. Didn't fit Jimmy's head, so where did it go? Right on this head. And then this one, this interesting number was left by a random gifter at Lake Tahoe at our decompression. So thanks for leaving that by the bin. It's coming in great over here. Now through to the warmer stuff. Well, this beanie, once again Liberace brought to the table. He didn't actually gift it to me, I conveniently borrowed it permanently when I left Australia. This guy's a jack of all trades and a master of most of them as well. He not only builds during the week, works his tits off there, but he knits in his spare time. All self-made. Cheers, Liberace. This one, this little beanie with the eyes that you may have seen in a recent video, this one was gifted to us on the street. Jimmy found that brand new the other night. We're on a mission for some green paint. And last but not least, the lovely Simone Jenkins gifted this one to me about a year ago. Wasn't nearly as handy till right now, I guarantee you that. Now, I've also been asked where I get it from. Where does this hidden talent come from? Well, I'll tell you right now, it comes in the family. It's run in the family from generation to generation. We've got my great-granddad here, Bob Newell his name was, aka Nana the Clown. He was a clown in a circus, and that's a portrait of the only photo we've got of him from 1930. How about that? Now his daughter, my Nana, was a ventriloquist. God bless her, rest in peace to both of them. And she had an original puppet called Bullhead that she used to use in the circus. So, well, her sibling, my father, her daughter, is and continues to be a Christian minister.
The only one that could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was, ooh, yeah.
Now, as you may have noticed, the hair's gotten a little bit out of control and the beard, it's a bit of a mane, to be honest, and the orangutan beard is getting out of control. Now, the truth behind that isn't that it's fashion or anything like that. We just physically can't afford clippers. Jimmy brought a set with no charger. I didn't bring anything, so here we are. Now you may have noticed ToomanyTv slowing down in the last few weeks. My apologies for that. Things did get a little bit serious in terms of the job hunting / visa application, which all is still pending. So until that does sort itself out, ToomanyTv is going to be a little bit slow for now. Long story short, guys, we're ST Ruggling, SARD. Now that's AKA so hard. I want everyone saying that by the end of the video. SARD. How hard? SARD. Yeah, Pie Man. Basically, guys, we've gone from having all the time in the world, and we still have all the time in the world. Time is money. I hate to say it. Now, all we need is all the money in the world. If I just check my notes here, I googled it earlier. All the money in the world equates to around about $241 trillion. So that's all we're after here. Kidding. We've had a whole heap of fun here, guys, giving you a fly on the wall look into our trip and our tour so far. Oh, we've got a few passers by getting in the way. Don't worry about them. but I can't continue to make wine from water. I can't perform miracles on the daily. So we've got either of two options. We can either set up ourselves here in Berlin and apply for visas, get set up, take you on a real deep, proper, dark, raw tour of Berlin, or failing that, we can buy a cheap van / combi, go on tour around Europe. Failing both of these options, and if the crowdfunding fails, we are going to have to resort to hitchhiking / asylum seeking through Southeast Asia. Now, it's not my most preferred option, and obviously for the well-being and livelihood of myself and Jimbo, we're not going to be able to, document the whole thing, but it will be a hell of a story when we get back. So basically, guys, I mean, the way I see it, if you can afford to pay for Foxtel, Shitstar, or Netflix, why don't you just put a portion of that shitscription and put it into something real, something raw, something alive. ToomanyTv. Anything from $5 Australian and up does help us out and would be a great addition to ToomanyTV carrying on from here on in. It'll also help us, spread the light, laughter and happiness throughout this white Christmas. And it's looking like it's going to be a snowy, cold one. I'm freezing my dick off. Two lucky bidders that bid in excess of $1,000 will get to dictate what I do with this thing over the next month. Whether it be a silly little bid, keep it growing, get rid of the lot, that's up to you. And may the lucky two bidders win. One lucky bidder will get whoa, what do we got here? Oh, Jimbo, how you going, buddy? Any luck, mate?
Mate, just a bunch of tyre kickers, all haggling over a fucking bargain.
All the best, mate. Stay warm. See you soon. Oh, guys, now, sorry, I don't know what happened there. Bumped into Jimbo like that is a regular occurrence on this trip. Now, one lucky bidder, as I said before, started to say before I got rudely interrupted, one lucky bidder that bids $5,000 or more will get to dictate what I do with all the hair on my head for the next month. Now, anyone that knows me well and is a true friend of mine will know how much I care about the locks and how long I've been trying to grow this thing. So I'll leave that up to you playing at home. So guys, just to wrap up, and just to clarify, I should say, there will be no waxing of eyebrows. Those things have been growing for 30 odd years. There will be no plucking or waxing of eyelashes either. And there will be no waxing, unless you've got a huge bid, in which case inbox me and we'll chat, okay? Now, on top of that, 20% of any bid, $1,000 or more, we're willing to give to your chosen charity or a good cause of your choice. Rather than going to these charities that waste huge amounts on overheads, we'll go and do exactly what you want, charitable, good, over Christmas, locally or through Europe, with that money. That'd be great. I did forget to mention one beautiful gift from my mother. Thanks, Mumsy. This thing saved my life on too many occasions now, more than you'd know. And enough of this. I'm about to go and rug up and wrap myself in some techno. Let the bidding wars begin, guys. Let the bidding wars begin. And don't forget, make love, not war. Oh, that's upside down. Hang on. Make love, not war. No, one more. Make love, not war. There we go. That's a wrap.